Happy Thursday, everybody. I am on my way to Universal Orlando because there's a few things that are new that I wanted to check out. So, let's have a look. First thing is that they started taking down scaffolding from Krakatoa, the volcano at Volcano Bay. There it is, Krakatoa. Look at that thing. It's really impressive to see from this angle, especially. And they started adding little details to the slides, like fun little themed hut roofs. They're pretty darn far along on the towers of Cabana Bay. Oh, this is kind of awesome. I feel like it's gonna be not very crowded based on the lack of people on this road on the way into Universal. Remember, Spider-Man, row 453 for me. Escalator, temporarily stairs. Sorry for the convenience. Yeah, this is nice. There's nobody here. Also, we have like this new security thing here where it's like they have all these like signs and stuff with lots of fun, flashy things that say, don't bring any weapons in here. They added a little roof with like locking awnings so that they can close this up at night and it won't look as temporary as it did before. Just passing by this Blue Man Group display and I'm reminded that they do have a sensory-friendly Blue Man Group show for anybody that has sensory sensitivities. We'll put a link down below to the Blue Man Group website so that if you're interested in that, you can check it out. I'd like to start out by apologizing to those of you guys in a cold climate because it won't be cold here in Florida until next year probably. It's very hot already. Just standing at the entrance to Universal Studios, and if I look to the right, we can see the security kiosk that leads from Hard Rock and Portofino Bay. Pretty nice looking. Do you guys remember when they were building that before? Feels good walking in and seeing nobody at the ticket booths or at will call or at guest services, and basically nobody on the way in here. Looks like it's gonna be a nice day. Woody Woodpecker's out. One of the first things that we're gonna try is Despicable Me Minion Mayhem has started doing return times in the Universal app, but I am noticing that there's a 0-minute wait, meaning that the ride is down right now. Let's see if we can still get a return time. It kind of looks like they're only doing ticket reservations. Let me see what it says here on this sign. Return time ticket, stationary seating, and Universal Express only. I guess they're saying that there's nothing other than return times until after 5. So that sort of worked to my advantage. I don't know, like, I just asked him, I said, how do I do the return ticket time? He goes, we're actually all out for today? He goes, how many in your group? I was like, just one? He's like, oh, we'll just go ahead. And I was like, okay. So now I'm in the express queue. Heading into Minion Mayhem. Oh, look. What's his name? I feel like nobody's taking a photo with him. Should I take a photo with him? I feel bad. I was the only one that took a picture with Vector. I'm gonna put the picture in now. Camera noise. So after talking with the team members at Despicable Me Minion Mayhem, I found out that the return time that they're doing is very similar to Disneyland's Fast Pass system, where they have a limited number of return time tickets that they'll hand out to you early in the day, and then you just come back later in the day, like go do anything else, go have a meal, go ride tons of other rides, and then come back and they'll let you on through the express line. Very efficient and very fun. I can't wait for that to take full effect because this is just a test right now. I do feel bad for the team members though because they're having a hard time explaining it to everybody. But the way that it worked was there was another group of team members over here wearing Despicable Me lab coats handing out return time tickets, and then you would get one and then come back later in the day. I'm gonna do a quick update on Jimmy Fallon Race Through New York and the Tonight Shop, which we have an opening date for Jimmy Fallon Race Through New York. That is April 6th. He's actually gonna be here that week taping a show before the opening of it. So the Tonight Show will be broadcasting live from Universal Studios. I believe it's April 2nd through the 6th. They've started putting up the displays inside of the Tonight Shop. Here is a Race Through New York with Jimmy Fallon t-shirt. Another Race Through New York with Jimmy Fallon t-shirt. And one more Race Through New York starring Jimmy Fallon t-shirt. They've also started showing Jimmy Fallon's bits on the TVs that are up here above the entrance. They should probably clean that glass though. Coming soon, the Tonight Shop. Also, the last time that we were here, the NBC Peacock wasn't lit up, but it is now. From this angle, we can get a little bit better view of the Jimmy Fallon bits that they're playing on the TVs up above the storefront, and also some of the other merchandise. This is just a generic New York City shirt. It's like two superstars passing in the night, the Blues Brothers and Marilyn Monroe. So here's the sign for Race Through New York, and for a very long time, there was a blank spot at the top of these columns that we were wondering what they were gonna put up there. And it looks like they put a sculpted panel up there now. I don't know what the actual image is, but I'm assuming it's the same as what it is on 30 Rock. Oh no, the Christmas tree's all gone. No more Christmas tree, but the bus stop has not made it back to its location yet, so there's still just a blank pad right here where it would normally be. The Blues Brothers show is getting ready to start, but I wanted to show you guys the sodas and candy store right next to the Blues Brothers stage is all surrounded with construction fences, so I don't know what it's gonna be. They just redid this last year too. Oh look, here he comes. Yeah!
You ready to have some fun?
Jazz, you got all these nice people in the middle of the street, and I heard Blues Brothers, and I heard Party, all in the same sentence. You know what, Jazz? That didn't gel with me, honey. You know what you need to do? Yeah? You need to think, Jazz.
All right, everybody. This is my manager, Mabel.
Yeah, put your hands together, everybody. We're going to teach Jazz a little lesson and think. What you think about that? You have a big thing. Think about what you're trying to do to me, baby.
That's right, everybody. Hey, be ready for the Blues Brothers? Everybody say, oh yeah! Hey, they gonna come and see you. Here they are. Everybody, make some noise! Put your hands together. Here they are, the Blues Brothers.
This one's my happy hour friends over there at Finnegan's. I went barring the other night. Rainbow glass of beer, yeah.
Looking over at the side of Fast and Furious, that hole that's been in the side the entire time that we've been doing updates has now been closed off, and I believe that they've pulled in all of the large materials that they needed into the inside of the ride. There it is. I guess it's not all the way filled in. There's still a hole in the bottom down here, but most of that large area has been filled in. They're working real hard on getting Fast and Furious up and running. It says that it'll be open in 2018, so they still got quite a bit of work to do. Here's what used to be the entrance to Earthquake, which has been taken over by Fast and Furious. This will not be the entrance to Fast and Furious. The entrance will be down over there where I was just showing you what used to be the entrance to Beetlejuice. And if we look up, we can see a crane that is hard at work building Fast and Furious. And here's the back end of Fast and Furious, which is real interesting to note because the building runs from here all the way down to there. That's a big ride. I was thinking about riding Men in Black, but because Fear Factor Live just let out, I have a feeling the line's gonna be longer than it would have been if I had gotten here before it let out. It's a 20-minute wait, but the good news is I'm a single rider, so it's only a 5-minute wait for me. Ooh, there's a construction door and a construction wall around Simpsons. Had no idea. Huh, my goodness, the entire Simpsons family is out doing a meet and greet. I wonder if I can still get in there. Let me try. I just saw him give the cue to somebody else saying that it was cut off. So there's Homer trying to leave all nonchalant like. People running up, taking selfies with him. Bye, Homer! Bye, Lisa! Bye, Marge! Bye, Bart! Springfield has been the most crowded section of the park that I've seen today, and the longest line for food that I've seen is here at Lard Lad Donuts. But there's no line to take a picture with the actual Lard Lad. It's only fitting that I'm wearing this shirt here in front of the DeLorean from Back to the Future. Patrick and Squidward hanging out together. Heading back into Kids Zone, all of the rumors that we have heard have pointed towards Kids Zone going away when Nintendo comes. So I'm just back here seeing if we can see any sort of construction marks or any construction walls up. Back here in the Curious George play area, and as we know from Halloween Horror Nights, there is a large section of land back behind all of this that could be used for Nintendo, and we would not know if there was construction going on back there unless we started seeing cranes or anything going up, which I don't see through the trees. It is pretty interesting that you can see the Hard Rock Hotel right there through the trees. Shows you how close to everything we are, where in relation we are to the Hard Rock Hotel and the entrance to the park. I like how Doc Brown is like, well, he's so far away from me, but he was like walking around pranking people with a feather on a stick.
Hello!
How are you?
I love your mustache.
Thank you very much.
We met in the past, haven't we?
We have.
You look very familiar.
Yes.
What year was it?
I think it was last year.
See? How quickly it goes?
Yeah.
What's time travel for you?
I know.
Look, the Cubs won a year later, but that's due to Biff Tannen.
I know.
Messing up the space-time continuum.
It's always due to Biff Tannen.
The mustache looks as great as ever.
Thank you.
You have a buildable wax on it?
No, it's hairspray.
Oh, even better.
Yeah. Thank you.
Seeing you.
Have a good day.
You too. See you in the future.
Yes. Or the past. I always feel bad just like filming the characters, but like they do such a good job. Doc Brown did such a good job with that interaction. It was fun. Good job, Doc Brown. Got some people with clipboards out here signing people up to use the NBC Media Center and preview new TV shows. And then I think you get a gift card or something to Universal Studios. Trying to run up to see The Secret Life of Pets float because it stopped right here. But also there's just this big green construction box here. Let's see.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Bart and Homer, the hardest working characters in Universal. They were just over at Simpsons Land. Oh, holy cow, Beetlejuice is out here. I'm gonna get a picture with Beetlejuice. As he walks away, I insert the picture that I just took with Beetlejuice. Camera noise. Dora and Diego taking photos with guests. I don't know why they have their hands up in the air, but they do. Head into Williams of Hollywood, see if there's anything new in here. There's a lot of Halloween Horror Night stuff back in this back room. And some stuff from the Beetlejuice show. Now these surfboards have been here, but they are from Wet n Wild. I wonder if we're gonna get anything else from Wet n Wild now that it's closed. I like how they just have Jughead comics back here. Still have lots of stuff from Twister in here. Like this Esmu's Dairy sign. Like this Bates Motel merchandise, like coffee mugs and shot glasses. That's fun. Shaggy and Scooby are out taking photos. And of course, next to the Hello Kitty store, Kitty White is out. Hi Kitty White. How are you? Yay! Oh, you're so cute. Can we take a photo? Yeah. While I was taking a photo with Kitty White, Marilyn drove by. I missed her. Swung back by the Tonight Shop because it looks so close to opening. I thought, well, let me just check back over there, but I don't think they're gonna open today. I think that's about all there is to update here. Let's go head over to Islands of Adventure and see if there's anything new going on over there. These benches out in front of Twosome are new. I think that's a little seating area for you to use while you're waiting for them to call your name. The Twosome Chocolate Emporium. 3 people in line waiting to buy tickets to get into Islands of Adventure. Also, there's a sign here that tells me what today's park hours are. I have a feeling that these park hours will be extended as soon as Volcano Bay opens because that park will be open at night. We don't have an opening date for Volcano Bay yet, but if I were a betting man, I would say Universal is pushing hard to open it before Avatar does. We still don't have an opening date for Avatar either, but if I were a betting man, I would say maybe sometime around Earth Day, because that's a big day for Animal Kingdom. I don't know though. I have a feeling maybe. Don't take my word for it though. Inside of Islands of Adventure now, I don't know of anything new here, but we're gonna take a peek around and see if we can find anything. As I was walking in, you can see the Hulk going in the background. Right here, there is a wait time sign. 35 minutes for Hulk, 20-minute wait for Skull Island Reign of Kong, their newest ride here. Let's go see if we can ride it. There's an alarm going off. Clearance, look out. Here they come. I don't think they're coming right now. Maybe they are. Let's see. Wolverine just came walking out. Captain America over here meeting and greeting people. Popeye's Bilge Rat barges are not running right now due to seasonal maintenance. I can smell the fresh coat of paint going. This is like an FYI for you guys. Here in Florida, even though it doesn't get cold in the winter, most water parks and water rides close down for the winter to do seasonal maintenance because water is very hard on rides and attractions. I know it doesn't particularly look like it is running right now, but if you look over there, you can see people are on the ride. Seems they're having a little bit of trouble with it though right now. There it is, a 20-minute wait for Skull Island. Don't tell anybody. I just asked if there was a single rider line and it's only a 20-minute wait. She goes, we don't have one, but I can send you through Express. And I was like, thanks. Kind of hard to see in here after coming in out of the bright sunshine. And there's a lot of switchbacks. But it should also be noted that going through Express, you don't get all of the same fun stuff that you get in the regular queue. We can see the Witch AA just for a little bit. This is the only line I have ahead of me. That sign up there is where we go onto the ride. Here we go, it's time to get on. Once the next truck rolls up, we'll get on. It was an interesting experience. It kind of took maybe like 10 minutes to get through Express, even though the regular line was only 20 minutes. And they sent us through the rain path. So this Skull Island Reign of Kong has a rain path and a dry path. So that if it's raining, the car doesn't ever have to go outside of the ride and get wet with rain. And then there's a dry path where it goes out and you get the whole full reveal of the doors opening and everything. It's not raining, it's not going to rain, but we took the dry path without going outside and getting the full reveal. Well, this is interesting. There is a light globe here and a table next to the splash zone for Jurassic Park River Adventure. I don't know what the heck is going on or why there's a stage and a table here. Ooh, there's another light globe out here in front of Camp Jurassic. Pterodon Flyers is another location that is using the return tickets. They're all sold out until 5 p.m. today. But instead of just walking up to a team member and getting them, there's a little kiosk section over here where you go over and you, I guess, use your ticket and get a return time ticket. That is very much like Disneyland's Fast Pass system. There's another light globe over here at the exit for the Raptor encounter, and I'm kind of really feeling like there's a special event going on tonight. Walking out of the Jurassic Park area, it's kind of fun to notice that they've cut back some of the foliage and we have a huge view of Hogwarts Castle here and a little bit of the show building of Hogwarts. Further down the Jurassic Park paths, I found a Jurassic Park Explorer and another light globe. Just to give you guys an idea of where we're at, the Discovery Center is kind of right here on the other side of the trees. So as I just said, all of the trees have been cleared back from the front of Hogwarts Castle to expose a lot more of it. The rumor that we've heard is that there's going to be a projection show on the outside of the building, and also it has been announced that the first day of Celebration of Harry Potter will have a big announcement that has to do with the parks. So we're hoping that they will announce the projection show, and like I said, the parks will be staying open later once Volcano Bay opens, or maybe even beforehand. Dang, that's a cool looking shot right there. Only a 15-minute wait for Forbidden Journey. That's pretty impressive. Of course, that projection show is just a rumor, and I'm a little bit hesitant to believe it because I can't see any projectors anywhere. They would have to be really close or up high or somewhere. I've been on the lookout and I haven't seen them yet, so I'd be interested to know if it's happening where the projectors are. This is probably the least crowded I've ever seen Hogsmeade. This is amazing. I can actually like move about. Although it's not very crowded in Hogsmeade today, if it is very crowded and you want to get away from the crowd, there's a special little alleyway down here to the right of Honeydukes where you can just kind of hang out and get out of the sun and get out of the crowd. Let's go have a look down there. There's nothing actually down here aside from a couple of windows and displays and stuff like that. But it's nice. See? Honeydukes staff only down there. But this is it. You can come back here and hang out in this dark little back area and relax for a minute. Away from the hustle and bustle of Hogsmeade. Just crossing the bridge out of Lost Continent into Seuss Landing and looking down, look at all them fish and that turtle. Holy macaroni. Just inside the Seuss area there is a Coca-Cola recharge your phone station, but doesn't look like it's plugged in. So can't recharge your phone. Inside of Sweet Treat, I noticed that they have the giant donut, but they have different flavors other than the strawberry sprinkle that they have in Springfield. These also feel like they're bigger, like this one's real big. I feel like I've never seen this ice cream shop open, but look at what they have. They have sundae on a stick. That sounds amazing. Just passing by one fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish, and they tell me there's a way not to get wet on this ride. I don't really believe them. You're supposed to listen to the song where it's like, if you're in a red fish, you go up, up, up. If you're in a blue fish, you go down, 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 and you're supposed to avoid the sprays. But I've never seen anybody successfully not get wet on this ride. It should be noted there are yellow fish too, so I have no idea what the yellow fish is supposed to do. Red fish is supposed to be up and blue fish is supposed to be down. But what does yellow do? You just can't, you just will always get soaked. And I think that does it for me at Islands of Adventure. Time to head home and hit some traffic. All right. I found the one new thing at Islands of Adventure. If you guys remember, months upon months upon months ago, they cut out this exit trellis and they have since put it back. But imagine they were just waiting for like a large enough piece of wood. That piece is huge. On the way out, there's a special events guy right there holding a sign that says Honeywell. One thing that I definitely think should be mentioned about Universal Cineplex is that they do Rocky Horror Live here every once in a while. The next one is January 13th, 14th, 27th, and 28th. And I believe that that is presented by a group called the Rich Weirdos, and we should go see it one day. I don't know if I can film it, but we should definitely go see it. Did you guys remember where I parked? Because I was counting on you. I hope that you did. Here's the main front toll booth to get into Universal's parking garage. And there's all this construction going on over here. We can only assume that this is the way into Volcano Bay, or what will be the bus loop to get you to Volcano Bay, because I believe you're just gonna park in this same parking garage or that parking garage, either one of the two. And then they'll bus you over to Volcano Bay or tram you over to Volcano Bay. What an excellent trip to Universal Orlando Resort. I really like seeing all of the new stuff, and I can't wait for the Tonight Shop to open. It'll be any day now, so close to opening. But it has gotten late and I do have to go to bed, so I will see you guys tomorrow. And now it's time to pay the price.